go and record it, and I'll just share the screen. Right. So this is your PyCharm. Okay. Obviously, you have to configure Python within it. In case if it's not configured, you can go into the edit configuration. And once you come into edit configuration, you can select from here the interpreter from here. You can click and you can select Python from here. You'll get it Python. Okay. Select from here Python. Because this is just an ID. It can be an ID for JavaScript. It can be ID for Java. So it's just an IDE. So we are using it for Python. So you have to configure it, obviously. Okay, anyway, so I'll start from the scratch again. I mean, not exactly scratch, but random things I'll discuss today about Python so that we can go to the intermediate and advanced lectures to come. So, okay, obviously, for example, you should be aware of that if I say print 10 is greater than 9, obviously, if I preview this, I get true, okay? And if I say print true is double equal to 1, exactly the way we did in Java as well. And if I preview this, I get true because true and 1 are the same thing. True means 1 and false means 0. And you do know double equal to means it's comparison. Single equal to means assigning. Okay, so whenever we use double equal to, we need to compare the both sides. Is it true or false? So obviously, and if we type 10 is less than 9, it should be giving us false, and it is giving us false. So some of the basic things. We will start our discussion with Python lists. How do we create a list? Okay, known as arrays as well in your Java. Okay, so we will create a list and we will print this. For example, I can create a list is this list, and I can define any comma separated value just the way we also did in Java. So we have over here is, let's say, is sorry, should be inside. Yeah. And all we need to do is let's simply print this list. So I get the list. That's how you could print the list. Okay, I'm recording this lecture. I would like you to practice all this afterwards. So eventually, whatever I discuss with you, you will be able to reach intermediate and advanced part very soon with me. Okay, it's very frankly easy language as far as other languages are concerned. Okay, it's not very complicated. VB, you have typed a lot of code. In Java, again, a lot of code. So we could even do is that I could say over here is print over here len, and we could use another bracket for this. And tells me that there are 3 elements over here. Okay, if this was a string, it will tell me just like the way we did before as well. So I think you remember we have done this before in Java as well. The same concept, quite the same. Okay, so I could do is that are you with me? Can you listen to what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So you see Toshiba can be appended into a list. That's how we can append a list. Okay. This list dot append obviously means that you are appending this list. You're adding an item to this list. Okay, that's all. If you have any problem in any step, you can tell me to stop, sir. Okay. We could even do is that if I write over here is, let's say, 1 comma Toshiba, what this would do is it will, why did it give it a problem? no, sorry, we'll not use pen, we'll use insert, because we don't have a pen. We can insert this at the first location. This should work. No, if I want the beginning, I use 0. So let's try that. Okay, here we go. So I get Toshiba in the beginning. So if I write 0, I can insert to the list and then the 0 index number. If I write 1, I would be adding it into the 1, and so on and so on. So if I want to add it obviously in the last, I will write 0, 1, 2, 3. So if I write over here is 3, let's see what happens. I get it at the end. Okay, so we have another method is dot insert. You can afterwards make your notes and note it down. Remember all this, because once we will accumulate all of these all together, all this knowledge will be used in your P4 programming. Okay, so this all eventually will be used in one particular way. I could even do is, let's say, let me have over here is, what else can I have? You have let, and then you can have phones. Sorry, and then we have is if I print this list, it should, yeah, it did. Good. So you can see over here is I create 2 lists over here. This list and phones. Okay, and I said this list dot extend phones to this. So this is how we can actually extend them together. Okay, and then I said print lists, right? Okay, I said if you have any problem, you can stop me. Okay, we could even do is let's say X. Right, you see what's happened? So I have this list, okay, and if I want to remove any particular element from the list, I can even do that. This list dot remove HP. Okay, so I have removed HP from there. Yes or no? Okay. Are you following me, all of you?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. So and obviously you can even we can discuss this as well. This could be important. We could use the pop and the push as well. Okay. I think so. We did not discuss pop and push in Java, but that's perfectly fine. You don't have to discuss it over there. So if let me just place this down. If I want to display till the first, I can do this. If I want to display till this only the first, I can use. Why is it not displaying me? Hold on. If I write over here, let me write S2. That's weird. This list pop should work because one should, anyway, fine. who has not joined today? Zamna Noor. Yeah. Okay. Nimra, have you installed Twitter Python? Did you get the time to install it, or you did not as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Good. Working. Now I'm just going to try one thing. Sorry. Let me just remove not this one. 0 from here. Just 1 second. And if I remove from here, all right, you get the point. So I can remove any particular from the list as well. Okay. So as far as list is concerned, you should remember all of these, how to manipulate lists. Okay. You should know how to code it. You can even delete the list. Okay. How do we delete the list? Simply you can say is that delete this list. No, sorry. And okay, so it will obviously delete the list. Okay, there's no error, but it has actually somehow cleared the list, cleared the list. Right. Isn't that quite the same as what we discussed in Java as well? Quite the same, and very less coding. Okay, then we can obviously discuss, let's say, sort them out. But for sorting, I need to actually let me. Yeah, well, I can. It's fine. I can say is this list dot sort, and we could do is just sort, and we could simply print it. So it has sorted it. Okay, so just like normal any program language, it's a method that can sort it out into any particular order you may want to. Are you noting it out right now, or you'll do it afterwards? Because I'm discussing a bit fast. I don't know. No question. Okay, fine, no question. Right. So we could even do is, let's say, let's do it in the descending order. But for a descending order, let me just add a bit more. Shiva, and let me add another one. Fujitsu. Right. So in order to do that, is it right? Is it in descending order? D, H, F, D, A. Yes, it is descending order. It's correct. Yes, so this is the way you can do it in over here. This list dot sort, you can write over here reverse is equals to true, and we'll print this list. Just the way I divided the lectures over there as well, for arrays and for functions, in the same way I'll do it. This in the same manner. I'll go in parts. I'll not discuss everything in one go, because if I obviously discuss everything in one go, it could create a confusion. Yeah, maybe after Tuesday's lecture, Friday तक आपको तो समझ आ गई होगी कि I can probably increase the speed a bit more. Okay, मगर अभी तक कोई issue? It's easy, right? Any problem? You could obviously do is even I could do this is that if I have another list over here, okay, I could have is the list to example, for example, and I could write over here is did it not add one? Hold on. I'm sorry, list, not this one, print list 3. आप में से कोई नहीं बोल रहा, print list 3 करना था. So then it went even, we can even join the list together. Previously we discussed the other way, but you should be aware of multiple ways. Mostly your list को detail में discuss कर रहा हूँ, they are important. They're really important. That's why I'm discussing them in detail with you. Right, any problem, beta, till now? Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Right. अच्छा मुझे भी I know we still have like 30 minutes, मगर इसका असूल ये है कि languages का I have to go a bit slow. मैं अगला topic discuss करूँगा, that will be a bit more. Yeah, मैंने 30 minutes में I've discussed all this, but I would like you to practice this. अगर lab में भी होते मैं आपको कहता अभी बैठो और इसको practice करो. So half the class I teach and half the class you have to practice. Maybe अगली classes में I can even teach more. मगर initially I would like you to sit back, अभी बैठो और इसको practice करो. Noor, how would you do it? Because आपके पास नहीं है. Any one of you who does not have it, मैं online अभी हूँ, मुझसे पूछ लो किस तरह install करना है, क्या होना है, और अभी practice करके मुझे आप बताओ कि sir I have practiced all what you've taught. Yes or no? मैं भी वीडियो शेयर करता हूँ आपके साथ में 5 minutes. That's not a problem. ठीक है? You're with me, right?
Okay, sir.
Just give me
Okay,
5
sir.
minutes. I'll share the video. और वीडियो शेयर करने के बाद आपने बताना है कि सर you practice whatever you taught today. फिर अगली क्लास में I can speed it up. मुझे पता होगा कि आपने कर लिया. लैब में होते तो मैं साथ साथ देख चुका होता और मैं क्या आपने किया कि नहीं किया ना. So it's important that I have to see where you're going. खत्म करने को तो मैं ये सारा पाइथन आपको 2 दिन में भी करा सकता हूँ, frankly speaking. It will not take time. But no, that's not the way. तो मैं इसको अपलोड करता हूँ and I will just share it with you. ठीक है? अब ऑनलाइन ही रहो. Give me just like 5-10 minutes, inshallah. Right?
Okay, sir.
Okay, सामना कौन नहीं आया आज? खतीजा नहीं आई बस, है ना? ठीक है. ओके, मैं एंड कर लूँ क्योंकि फिर वो कंपाइलेशन नहीं करेगा.